Hi, this is Raj, your host, Unleashing Talent. Welcome to the Young Talent Career Podcasts. Today's topic is very dear to me, and I'm sure it is dear to you as well. And this is about managing your relationships, and in particular, your relationship with your parents. It is extremely important for any young talent to have the blessings of his or her parents and have a very strong bonding with them. Remember, they are your parents. They are the closest to you, and they know who you are, and they know you since your birth, and so they have the fair understanding, and I would say the best people to guide you, coach you, mentor you, influence you, motivate you are your parents. And often, I wouldn't say it happens to you, but often we take our parents for granted and we go against their thinking or their advice or their suggestions. I'm not saying everyone does that. I'm sure all of you have very strong bonding with your parents, but I'm just saying that take the best advantage of them or your guardians, whosoever is like your parents or your parents. They are extremely important people. I mean, you cannot imagine their affection and their love and their bonding for you. It is them who brought you into this world. It is them who brought you up. It is them who took care of you where you were not able to walk on your own. And it is them who took you to the schools. It is them who understood you, took care of your health. And you can speak for hours and hours and ages, and you just cannot replace that love and affection that your parents have given to you. I'm not trying to please you here because this is a fact, and all of you. And I am absolutely clear that all of you love them. All of us love them unconditionally. And henceforth, it is extremely important to maintain, number one, open communication with them. Number two, reach out to them and take the first step to talk to them. Share with them everything that you feel is important for them. Don't hide things from them, right? And maybe sometimes because of their affection and love, they might tell you not to do something, not to go somewhere, on you are going out late night, and they're worried about you and the security aspect and the your protection. So remember, everything that they do and say is for your protection, for your security, for your goodness, for your career, for your life, for your future life. They are responsible to ensure that they do their best and they extend the best possible hands to you as mentor, coach, and as the first teacher, so that you have a wonderful life. So you just cannot ignore them. But we do that many times, not all of us, but sometimes we do. And sometimes what happens is, because of whatever reasons, there could be a situation where there could be a huge communication gap between the parents and their children, son or daughter. That's not the right situation to be in. And especially in Indian context, it is a high context culture, so parents know you and you know your parents, so you take them for granted, they take you for granted, and there is a wall in between, so the wall takes over the love. So what happens? That's not the right thing, right situation. And sometimes you come across people who just go to the extent, no, my parents don't understand me. And sometimes parents would say, I don't understand. my kids now. It's nothing about that. So coming back to the objective of this podcast, for young talent to be successful in their career goals, it is extremely important for you to make efforts, deliberate efforts, to take the blessings of your parents, to be open with them, to share what is going on in your mind with them. And if there are stressful situations, talk to them. If there are good news, talk to them. If you're thinking of certain actions, talk to them. Don't surprise them, don't shock them. Maybe what you think is the best thing in the world, for them it could be a shock. And maybe another situation could be that you got influenced by somebody and you felt that is the best thing in the world to do, and then you took a decision, and then you come back to your parents and say, hey, this is what it is. Now you do have to do the compliance. That's not the right way of handling your parents' kids, right? So be mature, be sensible, be sensitive. They are your parents. They're very important. Your career decisions will impact your life as well, right? So, and we all live for our parents. Let me also, guide you and give you some facts here out of my experience, right? So I know a lot of my friends and colleagues who left their parents and went out, and after some time they felt that no, they left their parents alone and they had a wrong career plan, so they came back and stayed with their parents. Not all of us are lucky for job and career. We do have to sometimes go away, but then if we have that bonding and we stay in connection with them, we have calls, WhatsApp, and video calls and chat, then I think it is okay. And then time to time you visit them or talk to them. The idea is that be friendly with them and create situations where they're friendly with you. Be playful with them. Take the first step. It will benefit you, right? We have so much time for our friends on the WhatsApp, on the social media. Can't we take out some time for our parents? A lot of parents I have met complain that my kids are all the time on WhatsApp, mobile phone, and then they want privacy and they spend more time in alone in the room or things like that. No, that's not the thing that you would want to them. And remember, if your parents are scolding or shouting or angry or annoyed, it's nothing. You just go and hold their hand, talk to them. And I'm not saying that you have that situation. So all I'm saying is that have a very strong bonding with your parents and also with your siblings. So if your first circle of influence is your parents, then your siblings, then your relatives, families, neighbors, and then anybody else. So I'm sure maybe these thoughts would help you build a very strong foundation for your career. So thanks a lot for your time. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.